LeBron's got 10 points.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Ginobili can't hit.
Once again, Manu Ginobili defied age and was a force off the bench for the Spurs. Just when you thought he was slowing down, he seemed to find new ways to score and contribute.
Irving drives in. The feed to Thompson. LeBron right side. And that one's good. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Good. And the Spurs lead by 9.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark. Well, it was a dismal start from the field for them in the first quarter, but they're finally starting to turn it around.
Well, I don't think it could have gotten any worse, partner. I mean, you figure they had all their bad misses out of the way and should be good to go now.
Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for San Antonio?
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too. What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Well, you know what? He could have fouled that up going for the big slam. I thought that was a nice job just taking the layup.
You know, the Spurs, because of their way of conducting business and their low-key personality, have never really been ratings darlings for the NBA, despite being considered and respected as a model franchise in the league. The team's color of silver and black, I think, fits their styles. So, not really flashy or gaudy, but it does point out their business-like approach, and how precise they play and how much they win.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And you look at the Spurs' lack of branding, if you will. It starts from the top down, from Coach Popovich to Tim Duncan. They don't court media attention. They're close to the vest. All business, all about winning.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Cleveland moving the ball around. The drive by Love. They retain possession. And Leonard with the block. They get it back. Miller outside. But he gets it back. Can't hit. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game. And their next game, it'll be played in Los Angeles. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Well, you know the Laker fans are hoping for a win in that game.
To the left wing. Love wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. Love's got 5 points so far. And Parker, here we go. Feeds to Duncan. That's good. And the Spurs lead by 11.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And the first half is now in the books. Spurs lead by 11. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. Really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Leonard and Duncan are the pair at forward. Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. And it's Bonner in at the center filling out the middle. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. The wide open look here for Marion. Off target from three-point range.
A lot of people thought that Danny Green would build on his play from the 2013 playoffs last season, but he's marred by injuries and underwhelming performances from him. Definitely not what he nor Spurs fans were hoping for.
Nobody near Leonard. Kings the shot with nobody near him. Leonard's got the lead up to 14 now for San Antonio. And that one's good, Irving. And Danny Green last season, a dip in his field goal and three-point percentage club.
You know, he hit a slump around the middle of the season, but he finished strong. Still a highly efficient scorer in their offense.
Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Love. Shot clock at 6. That one goes. Count it.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
And the Spurs with some changes. DL comes in for Matt Bonner. And it's Ginobili in for Green. Well, a question you have to wonder as we watch LeBron play in his prime, should we be more in awe, Clark, of him from a historical standpoint? He has a chance, as many people think, to be the best of all time when he hangs them up.
He's right in that discussion. He's arguably already in the top 10. Actually, in my opinion, he is in the top 10. Clearly, right now, if he stopped playing, he'd be in the top 10 with a chance to be on some people's top 5 list. He's a once-in-a-generation kind of player, but so too were others. Oscar, Wilt,
Well said.
Elgin, and guys of that ilk. But I think it will be a long time before we see anybody quite like him in size, strength, speed, and skill.
Well put. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against New Orleans.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Power down with both hands.
This is exactly what they need to do right now. Attack the basket, and hey, if you get fouled, I mean, you get the opportunity to shoot free throws.
Outside Leonard. Parker outside. Ring shot on the way. Here's Duncan. Second shot opportunity. Ginobili gets a wide open look. And he gets the bucket. And it's 6 points for Duncan.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
James. Comes up empty down low. Dishes it to Leonard. Shoots the 3. That drops. Leonard's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Spurs. James wide open. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty. Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
Here's Ginobili. Laid in with a nice touch on
It's over, bro.
Ginobili's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're straying away from the three-point
I
game
don't
here
see
in the
you coming
second
back.
half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
To the paint. It's tipped. And the foul called on Sean Marion. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
9 seconds left in the third. And that one's good. Bonner's got his second bucket.
Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can.
Well, Cleveland shooting a meager 37% for the game. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jones in at the three, the small forward. And the wide open shot from Green. And the three off target.
Oh.
Nobody near Irving. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Bellinelli for three. Here's Bonner. The second effort. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
My opponent's pick Cleveland.
Continue to run and gun.
Yeah, bring out the
game,
first in this game.
Something that's also benefited
I was
them
gonna pick
tonight
Miami.
are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced
Second
turnovers.
best team on the game.
San Antonio making a switch here. Parker's checked in. San Antonio's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the
Cracking
paint.
the shots, boy.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Baines is checked in. And Jeff Ayers subbed in for Boris Diaw. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
It's Parker with the drive. Banked in off the glass.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
And Bellinelli kicks to Baines. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Love.
Well, shooting a lot of free throws is a hallmark of the league's top scorers. Generally, it's a way to be efficient. The jump shot not always going to be there for players, so to be able to physically impact the game by attacking the paint, drawing contact, drawing fouls, that's really what the Stars can do.
Austin Day, who's checked in for San Antonio.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And the wide open shot from Green. San Antonio again missing. And Steve, you talked about the health risks of taking it inside and drawing fouls. Some studies have shown when a player, Clark, gets fouled hard, they are less likely to take it inside again.
You know what? I'm not sure about that. Who knows what the deal is when guys don't go inside, but it may be something the league will take a look at.
Second chance shot. Passes it today. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Well, the Cavaliers shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Here's Haywood. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
And the Spurs making a change here. Joseph's checked in. Miller's checked in for Cleveland. The drive by Green. He dishes it to Joseph. Offline with his three. And that's going to be a turnover.
An idea that had been bandied about for a long while. Last season in